Welcome! Today we are in Bermondsey and I'm going to start right away because why not? I don't want to go with too much introduction just yet, but we are currently in this park here, which I don't remember the name of, but I will put the details at the bottom. And so we are on our way to Bermondsey Street, and today there is a festival going on. So it's a Bermondsey Street Festival, and it's a street festival that happens once a year, and it is today on the 21st of September, Saturday. And look at this. So this is Bermondsey Street now, and it is full of people. So I walk on this street very often, and this is the first time that I'm seeing it this busy. So you're going to see as we keep going, there's going to be people after people after people. So really, once again, I am pushing myself to do a vlog in public where it's very busy. And I want to take you to different events so that you get to discover different parts of London and what they offer. Okay, so once again, I've got my headphones on. Oops. So that it just looks like I'm talking to someone on the phone, and I am definitely now pushing myself with having the camera facing me. But let me show you this, because it's actually, there's a lot more to show, and sometimes it's just better than showing you my face. I could still talk, because what's great with this camera that I'm using, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, is that the microphone is attached to me close to my mouth, so you can hear me very well. Even if I put this camera down somewhere, I could walk away, you can still hear me. So really the sound quality, I think it's very good with the microphones. So that's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that I'm currently using. And so the image that you see now, it's from this camera. So as you can see, lots of stalls, lots of people. So this area is mostly residential. There's not a lot of tourists coming. So these guys are Londoners, people who know about this street and they know about this festival. So it's a great vibe right now, that's for sure. And today it's the first day of autumn, and you wouldn't believe it really. If you could see, it was much more sunny than it is now. It even started to rain a little bit just now, but it stopped, so that's great. I was a bit worried because obviously I wanted to vlog, but I did not want any water to get on this camera. Look at that. I'm gonna stop for a cocktail. So this this festival is between 11 and 7 p.m. So it's today only. And honestly, this street is so quiet normally. I'm gonna lift the camera up so that you could have a better look. But that goes down all the way down that street. So what we're gonna do, I want to show you how close it is from the station. So to get here is London Bridge Station, and we are very close. We're just a few minutes away, but obviously because there's a lot of people, it's gonna take a while to get there. But it's okay, we're in this together. So there's a bit of everything. There's a lot of pop-ups, stalls, and it's just great. So yeah, this festival is located on Bermondsey Street, and there's Tanner Park also, which we're going to approach very soon, so you get to see. Okay, once again, I'm really pushing myself now. But I have to say, once again, and I've said this before, when you go to a very busy place, people are busy with looking around and enjoying and doing their own thing, so they don't really pay attention to you when you're vlogging. But one thing I can say is that, say if I flip the camera over, right, it's the people behind me that could see the screen. So they see me holding up this stick, and they could see the screen, and they could see that I'm talking to myself. So that's when I feel self-conscious. So that's why I'm flipping the camera. But it's also to show you instead, because this is a lot better. And this is once in a lifetime, really, because next year is going to be a different vibe with different people, different stalls. So look, there's lots of pop-ups. So these are the business itself. So for example, Bermondsey corner here, so they just put a stall in front of their corner shop. So it's great for the businesses here, local businesses. You can find a bit of everything. Christmas is coming up soon, so this is great for, to find something different. All right, so as you can see here, it just keeps going and going. And now we have the park. And that's very busy, so it's going to get quite noisy also. Let's go.
Actually, I would take second.
Buradalar. Tag diyorlar burada.
Okay, so it's a lot of people, to be very honest, and I like to go to events, but when it gets too crowded, I tend to stay away. So I'm not going to go that much further, but what I've done is I have walked around already, and I'm going to create a short video, which I'm going to attach to this video so that you can have a look for more if you like. So I'm just going to turn around now because I don't want to go further. There's just too many people. It just gets way too noisy. I'm going to zoom in here for you on the stage. So there was a stage. Earlier there were people performing, not anymore. All right, so let's go. But this is great vibes, honestly. For a Saturday afternoon, first day of autumn, it just doesn't feel like autumn at all. Bermondsey. So Bermondsey is the neighborhood we're in. And this street, Bermondsey Street, is the main street of this area where everything is happening. So there's lots of shops, restaurants, charity shops, bars, pubs, a park, and it's residential. And you can see the Shard at the back there. So that's definitely, London Bridge is that way, and that is where we're heading now. So unfortunately it is starting to rain a little bit. If it is raining more, I will have to stop filming because I haven't got my umbrella with me. But hopefully You'll be fine. Right, so here. Beautiful flowers. Oof, a lot of people. It's just getting busier and busier. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. All right. All right. Okay, so we're gonna just keep going. Just embrace the atmosphere. I'll lift you up a bit more. Look at that, that's a proper street party. Okay, it's getting very busy. Okay, so because it's way too busy, I know a shortcut to the station. So I don't want to walk around for too much because that's ridiculous. I won't be able to see anything. It's just going to be very uncomfortable. So this is much better for you to see. But you could see how vibrant this is. But this is London for you. And like I say, this is not a very touristy area. And look, you can even dance here. So these are all residents, Londoners, people who know about this. Okay. So that's the Leather Market Street. So in fact, so now we've seen a bit of Bermondsey, quite a lot. And we saw a bit of the park. And now we're gonna go to the leather market where they have a sort of a dog show. And so let's have a look. And then we're gonna head straight to the station. So just to show you how close it is. And so let me show you this park.
Software engineer, Google.
Once again. So this is a proper Saturday afternoon where all the Londoners are out. People who live here with families, dogs, boyfriend, girlfriends. Let's see, maybe
6 years' time, I'd like to see you.
maybe the dog show's ended now. It was on earlier, I walked past. So once again, I have walked past and filmed it to create a quick short, which I will attach to this video. So once again, this is what I like to do, is to show you London, show you parts of London that you may not hear about or see very much. And whenever there's an event like this, I'm gonna try to go to them. But obviously, just like with everything, I don't know everything about London, and I'm discovering as I go. So I heard about this and I just thought I could hear the music also, and I just thought, let me grab my camera and just go. And here I am. So I did not know it was going to get this busy. I did not know it was going to take up the whole street. And okay, so the dog show is happening. So let's see. There's a bit of singing, children singing. There you go. So this park, Leather Market, on Leather Market Street. Ah, very nice. So that's still happening. Okay, let's hope you could see. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna go quickly. Right. Okay, so that was it. So it's very quick. So the reason for that is because I don't want my vlogs to go for too long. And like I said, I've created a short also. So it's really just for you to see what's going on and soak up the vibes. But it's true that I did feel a bit self-conscious there as I was stood there, and I could see that people behind me were looking. So, you know, even though now it's my 25th vlog, I still feel self-conscious. So it doesn't matter. I think it just depends where you are and what you're doing. But yeah, but I still managed to do it. So in the past, I would have just thought, maybe not. Then I would have just carried on walking and done something else. So, but yeah, so it's all good. And so you got to see a bit of that festival going on the street. And now we are heading towards London Bridge Station, which is just a few minutes away now. And as you could see, it's very central. So that was Bermondsey Street. And I highly recommend coming here on the weekend because they usually have that kind of vibes going on. But they don't have that festival going on every weekend. But on Saturdays, Sundays, that's when the residents come out and they enjoy going for a coffee or a meal or going on that street. So in fact, what we can do is go this way. So the station is right here. It's right behind there. But we're going to go next to this pub so that you could see what's next to the station, next to London Bridge Station. We also have a big market, another market that is there permanently. And let me show you now this pub. Horse and Shoe. It's a cute little pub. And this is now the little back street. This is what I love about London, is that there's lots of shortcuts and places to go to like this. And once again, you won't know about this unless you know the area and you walk around. And so that's also one of the reasons why I'm doing this, is to show what there is about London, that it's not just the same old thing that you see. And I like to show London through my eyes, how I see it. And I like to perceive it in a more of a cinematic, artistic way. And here we are. So that's London Bridge already. That's the railings at the back. The train goes through there. And we have here, this is Vinegar Yards. And this is the weekend flea market. Right, So Vinegar Yard right here. So I've created a short video a long time ago here before, which I will attach. And let's enter quickly so you could have a look.
No, I said, no, you can get
I'm
a
starting to believe it.
There you go, so you could find a bit of everything. It's quite cool. Okay, once again, it's very busy. So let's go down this way quickly so you can have a look.
She's busy there trying on everything.
Right. Okay, and then we have here, so this is blocked here, so we can't go. So we have to go through the other entrance. But this is where there's a bar, restaurants, and you could just come and hang out here. You could order from whichever bar, whichever restaurant you want, which is great. It's a big area, spacious, to meet up with friends. But yeah, so you cannot access it from here because that's blocked off. Let's try to go back from here.
One of Trump really nicely as well. That's the ones for 22. That's one.
Okay. All right, so that was Vinegar Yards. It says bring the energy. Okay. All right, so this is it. This is the station now. So you recognize the Shard, and that's where London Bridge is. So that's the iconic Shard for you. Let me cross over. Oh, yeah, I can feel some rain falling onto me, but hopefully it's fine for the camera. So you could also go upstairs and enjoy a drink upstairs. They also show they have screens up for important matches, like tennis matches or football matches. So that's pretty cool for that. So it's a great place to hang out. And so we're approaching the station, like the inside of the station. So there you go, that's the entrance there to go where you could have some food and drinks. Okay. All right. So today was a lot about showing you, and I did wanted to talk about how much London is so big. London is not just one area. So if you lived in this area, you could easily just think that this is London and that's it, because you would go to work, come home, and usually people will associate their life from that only, from obviously, and that's normal. If you go to work, then the area where you work is going to be part of your everyday life, your environment. And then your way to work, to home, when you finish work, the way of going home and home is going to be your environment. And sometimes, depending where you work and live, it could be a bit disappointing. You know, people could feel that London is not that great just because they don't live in a great area or they don't work in a great area. So that's why it's important to realize that London is much more than just that, and you do have to make time and find ways to discover more and explore more, because otherwise you can really miss out on a lot of things in London. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, is because I know for a fact that London is much more than what people think it is. Let me show you this now. This is a great view of the Shard. Okay, so we're going to enter the station very soon, because I could feel there's a bit of rain. Yes, there is. Oh dear. Okay, I may have to go back and get my umbrella actually, because I'm gonna need it. So once again, all my vlogs, these ones, this series of 30, I am filming them all in one go. Shelter. Okay, fine. I was really worried for the rain now. Now we are inside London Bridge. This is a beautiful station. Honestly, this did not used to exist. When I first came to London 20 years ago, this station did not exist, not like this. I mean, London Bridge existed, but this part of it, with all the trains going to Gatwick, all the trains to, you know, this part here did not exist. So this is huge, 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 huge. So it's great to go to Gatwick from London Bridge, very easy. You could go to Brighton. You could go to so many places from London Bridge. It's great. I love the station. And let me show you actually. Let's see if it still exists. Because, look, you could fill up your bottle of water, which is great. Because there's not that many things like that in London, to be very honest. So London Bridge has that. And usually, there's an organ here. Yes. There you go. You could play. You could play if you know how to play. I don't know, but let's see. I tried. But yes, very impressive. When somebody plays this, it's amazing. In this station, it sounds great. Okay, so now we are in London Bridge, and but yeah, so the main thing today, I wanted to show you an area of London Bridge, which is, as you could see, it was very close. So you could just come out this station and then head straight to Bermondsey Street. But also the other thing I wanted to say was, oh my God, no, you have to see. I need to show. Look at how well this is done. That's London Bridge, and like I say, this did not exist before. So they really designed this so well. The architecture, I mean, it just looks new, strong. I mean, I can't fault London. Honestly, London, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of negative things about London, and I just disagree with all of them. Like, I have a big passion for London, and I really think London is just great. For a lot of reasons. Okay, so let's leave. Okay. So I was a bit self-aware now of flipping the camera around and talking, but I'm doing it. So yeah, this is the reason why I started this channel, and I'm calling it It Began in London. It's because I want to show you the passion that I have about London and showing the best bits and through my eyes also. Oh, look at this. Flower shops inside the station. I just love the station so much. And I am feeling self-conscious right now. So, because there's just so many people, I know that there are people behind me, and I just don't want to flip the camera now. Like I say, you have to do what you're comfortable with. And because this format, I'm filming everything in one go. I don't want to edit things out. Just because that is just for these ones. I think eventually, as I get better at things and have a better concept, I will start editing things out so that it's better. But once again, I just want to make things better and better. Let me cross here. So we are outside now on Tully Street, and I'm going to end it. So let's see. That is London Bridge Station. This is where we are. All right. And let's head over to Hayes Galleria. Okay. And so, once again, as I say, there's a lot to discover from London. And as you could see, the station was there. I was on that street. There was a festival going on, which was great. Good vibes with residents, Londoners. And now I went through the station, and it's all people coming from everywhere. And now it's more like touristy. I'm just heading now to Hayes Galleria, and it is definitely becoming a lot more touristic. So this is what I love about London. There's pockets of events going on a bit everywhere. And unless you know, you won't know. And I'm hoping that I can help you discover more and more about London, that it's not just about going up the London Eye or walking into Soho and going to Westminster Abbey or visiting the Buckingham Palace. If you like different things like this, follow me, subscribe, like my videos, and engage with me. And I'm going to keep on filming these and creating these vlogs. And like I say, I'm gonna get better at this. Once again, this is really practicing for me. This is the practicing vlogging in public and storytelling. And it's a series of 30. And so I do hope you're enjoying, and I hope that I'm getting better at this. Let me show you one last time. And once again, I do not want these vlogs to go for too long, but there's just so much to show. I'm gonna carry on. So this is a pop-up bar which comes out in the summer and in the winter. So at the moment, this is a summer one. Let's see, and then I promise I will end this video. Look at the view. That's the view of the city. Gorgeous view. Look at that. As you come out, Hayes Galleria, right across from London Bridge Station. You see, London has so much to offer. And as you can see, it's a lot more touristy. Okay, so it's a different vibe from earlier. As you could see now, this is all mostly tourists and the groups of people and all of that. And oh, look what's going on there. Let me zoom in. There's just lots going on, honestly. Okay, so I want to end this here. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. So I'm going to end this here, and it's a bit awkward because there's a bit of everyone around me, but it doesn't matter. So I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed discovering London Bridge and Bermondsey Street and the festival. If you enjoyed these type of vlog, obviously I just want to improve myself, and I'm just doing these, putting it out there and see how it goes. Yeah, 25th vlog out of 30, so I have 5 more to do for this, so that I could just walk around like this and talk. And but yeah, so this is mainly all about showing you my passion for London, and I want you to feel the same way. As you can see, it's difficult when there's less people around me, and I can tell that you could probably see that I'm talking to myself here. That gets difficult. And then I have to like move around and find a way to not be too awkward, or anyway, it doesn't matter. I will find a way, and obviously that's the power of editing. That's when you could just cut that out. But like I say, I just want to show everything, what happens, and that's it. So hopefully you found value today in today's vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! What I wanted to add also about my passion about London, and how it depends on your perception of how you see things. You could decide to perceive London as a place that it's too expensive, that it's grey, that there's not much going on, that it's depressing. You could perceive it in that way, but it's all about perception. So I want to show it through my perception, which is with all there is, all the little gems, all the treasures, all the events that is happening. You know, the events that was happening on Bermondsey Street today, that was one event. There's probably another event happening on another street in London somewhere, in another neighborhood. And that's the beauty of London. And that's why you will never be able to enjoy London fully, in a way, because there's always something to do and discover. And depending on where you are, you won't be able to explore every single thing, because like today, that event was just one day. That means if you are at another event, then you wouldn't know about this one, the same as I don't even know about the other one that's happening right now, or the many more that are happening in other neighborhoods. So that's what I wanted to add about London, is that you could really decide to see it in a negative way, or you could decide to just wanting to make the most of it. The same way as you want to live to the fullest, you want to enjoy London to the fullest. So you have to go out there and really make the effort to look into what there is to explore, to do, to enjoy, and just go for it. And it doesn't matter if you don't have anyone to go with. Like I say, you can really explore the most on your own. And that's something that I've discovered, is that the fact that I'm doing these alone, when I go to events and things like that, That's when I am actually enjoying them the most, because I'm not getting distracted and I can actually fully appreciate the moment and capture them and film them and share with you what I'm discovering. That's what I wanted to add about London.